Here on the Donut SMP, there are many different types of kelp farms that can depend on how much they make and how hard they are to build. But today, I have found the best intermediate kelp farm for everyone to build. So let me show you guys. So guys, here is my farm. The schematic will be in my Discord for if you guys want to build this. So this farm has about 1.4k smokers. I have about 3 layers here that had, and each one of these rows is like 70 something smokers on each row. And then over here we got our actual kelp module, and this is the Ets V2, I believe. So shout out to him. I'm pretty sure the video on it was made by Tisdom. So, and we have 2 dispensers going to each kelp plant to grow them up high. And I would recommend you put bone blocks in here, not bones, so then it'll grow to the highest, so then the dispensers don't fight for the bone meal. And so the kelp goes over down into the smokers, and then it keeps going in a loop. And once we go up here, you can see that kelp all gets smelted. Then it goes over here down to the crafters that are at the end of each one of these. I do have an area that's a little bit crammed because I don't think I made a big enough area for it, but it's all fine. But as you see here, here's where the shulker loader is for all the kelp. I don't know how this ended up in there, but let's just throw that in there. And then it goes to the hopper and to the dispenser here, where all of the kelp will go up into my control room. And that's what I will show you guys next. So up here, we have my control room that I designed. Here's where all your kelp goes into, all these chests. And I made it like a pale oak theme, so I low-key like how I made it. And here's where you throw the bones in, so they go up into those chests, where you throw the blaze rods in. The blaze rods go into the shulker loaders over here, and then the shulker unloaders spin to this water source, going all the way over here to a shulker unloader, where all of them go into here, and then they slowly unload into the farm here. So you guys, if we go to my orders right here, I have about 600k blaze rods and 550k bone blocks to throw in. I probably won't throw in all the blaze rods though, because we actually have a lot more than I thought from the last time I ran the farm. And yeah, guys, this makes around 57 mil per hour. So I'm going to throw in all the stuff here, and then we are going AFK for a couple of hours and see how much in total we make from all the bone blocks, and see how much profit we can make. And see if you guys want to build this farm. So let's start doing that. Bone blocks are now thrown in. So now I just have to throw in some more blaze rods, and then we can start running it. And then I can show you guys the stats and everything about the farm while we wait for it to go. Alright guys, because we have so many chests, double chests filled with bone blocks. And guys, it is normal for it depends which way you have the bone blocks coming from, but one of the sides it's probably going to be uneven, because usually this side for me is uneven, so it usually stops before this side does. But once I throw in more blaze rods, we will start up to the farm. Okay guys, so now both of my shulker unloaders are now full with shulkers of blaze rods, and there's still some going in there, but I've not thrown in all 600k because I already had some in here, so it's not going to use a bunch of blaze rods. But I suggest you put in around 550k to fully fill up the farm for your first time, because otherwise you won't have enough and it would just be pointless. Okay guys, now I've got everything thrown into the farm. We got our turn on my power switch on in my control room, and now let's go over here and see if everything is working all good. Let's see over here. Okay, yep, all the kelp is doing fine, and it all goes down, and look at how much kelp it produces like per second. It is absolutely insane, guys. It even makes my game lag a bunch. And here's where my reloop system is for when it gets to the top, for it to just recycle, so then you really don't lose money, really. But we're gonna be sitting here AFK for a while to see how much money I make out of all the stuff I just thrown in.
A few moments later.
So guys, the kelp farm is now like all the bone blocks are mainly used up except for like a couple kelp plants, like the taller ones here. But other than that, it was mainly done, so it was not making that much kelp anymore. So I've been AFKing for about 5 hours or something like that. And we got 1, 2, 3, almost 4 double chests full of kelp blocks. And so let's put all this stuff in my inventory, and then let's check what kelp prices are quick. They are 731, so not the highest that they've been at lately, but let's see how much we can make. 37 mil, another 37 mil, another 37 mil, another 37 mil, another 37 mil, 34 mil, 36 mil. And finally, we have 20 mil, guys. So in total, we made around 30, 16, around 240 mil or somewhere around that. It's a little bit more than that, I believe. So guys, in my Discord, there will be a schematic, so make sure you guys go join that right now. And I'm also having a huge giveaway going on right now. So make sure you guys go join that. The link will be in the description, in the comments, and also in my bio. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.